Good morning, peoples. I am still recovering at home. I'm not always in the bed. I just happened to be in the bed when I had this funny thought. I want to share a funny story with you guys. My sister April, over there chilling. If I can get her in the picture. Say hi, April.
Hey, people.
Okay. So, like, the first day that she came over, was it the second day? She discovered some leftovers in the refrigerator that I had cooked. I was eating on these, I was cooking that the week before surgery. And it was some kind of a soup. You know, I'm a soupaholic anyway. But the soup was homemade, and it had chicken, it had all these vegetables, including okra, because I don't do okra. But if it's in the soup, I'll do it. So I know one thing. I'm laying here watching TV, and I'm sitting up in my bed, and I'm watching TV, and I could hear her in the background smacking. And I'm thinking, what is she doing in this room eating food at the table over there? She over there saying, girl, this food is good. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you had this in your refrigerator. This is so good. I said, I'm glad you enjoying it, because I sure can't enjoy it. And I'm sitting here actually not hungry. I don't have no more appetite. But I'm sitting here like, dang, I sure would like to be eating it with her. And she going at it. Girl. And she rubbing it in. You should have told me about this food. It's so good. And I was like, if you don't shut up, I know it's good. I used to eat it. I can't eat that for quite some time. But you enjoy it anyhow. Or anywho. So I just had to share that funny story with y'all. What do you got to say, April?
Girl, wonderful soup, y'all.
Wonderful soup.
Gotta taste my sister's soup.
Wonderful vegetable soup that I used to could eat.
Ain't no joke.
That's my favorite meal, soup. So yeah, I'll throw anything in a pot and put it together as a soup. So I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody who has been praying for me. Thank you. I'm healing remarkably well. I just know that the struggle is real. I know it seemed drastic, gastric bypass, and I'm telling the entire world, the universe, everybody. I feel very confident about it. That's why I'm able to open up and share it with the world. Because my friends and family...
She's been wanting to do that for years.
Yeah, I have been wanting to do this for quite some time. Yeah, I have been wanting to do this for quite some time. But it was something that I got in so many programs, and I did everything. Every time I would do something to lose weight, I would gain back the weight plus more. And that's the psychology of the thing, or the biological composition of our bodies. Our body is going to try to maintain the weight it has unless you do something drastic to change it. And I've done Nutrisystem, lost a ton of weight, went down to a size 16, and gained it all back plus some. So when I went into surgery, I was in size, what, 22? 20, size 20. So I came down from a size 24 down to a 20, and I maintained that weight. But it's hard because when I retired from FedEx, I was more active at FedEx. But when I retired from FedEx 2 years ago, I'm behind the wheel driving Uber and Lyft. And I'm driving city to city, state to state. I'm talking Virginia Beach. I can go as south as Virginia Beach or south, all the way up to north to Philadelphia, or anywhere in between, Delaware, all type of Maryland, all type of colleges. I'm all over the planet, right? On the East Coast, rather. And it's not uncommon to drive and eat and drive and eat. Well, what's going to happen after all this driving and eating? You're going to gain some weight. So behind the wheel, my wake-up call was when my last doctor's appointment for my regular, she put me on even more medication, saying that, we got to add to your entourage of illnesses, this one too. So I don't have to go through all the illnesses, but I'm going to let you know it was like 4 to 5 listed. And it meant early death. And they were considering me morbidly obese. And I said, you know what? I ain't going to do it no more. I got to do something. And even though it's drastic, but I looked at so many other people on the other side of the surgery and what their life is like. They got their life back. Now, although I may not, when I stand up, all the weight goes shift down. I don't look real fat, but my stomach catches all of the fat. And it's hormones and everything in there. And I mean, I'm walking around looking like I'm 9 months pregnant. You got to put into that. So I'm grateful. And I just want to say thank you for my supporters. And just keep praying for me because I'm coming along. It's going to be good. And when you see me, you're going to see a healthier young lady. Okay, I'm hoping not to get too thin, but then again, this GYN, or gastric bypass, I chose that over the sleeve for a number of reasons. Number one reason was I didn't want to gain the weight back. And it is possible to gain the weight back more likely with the sleeve. There's people who may disagree, but you can gain the weight back too with the bypass. But you got to do a whole lot to gain the weight back. I mean, you got to come off the plan. And the plan I'm on, the hospital, they don't just say, okay, bye, you done had your surgery. No, they want you to come back and keep coming back. And then years later, and maintain, and then support the newbies who coming in and doing the surgery as well. So over time, as long as I stay involved with the group, when I say group, I'm referring to other weight loss patients in the clinic that I went to. Be a support to them. I slowed down because my stomach was like, ouch. And I'm still in pain, so I gotta slow down. Okay. So like, back to the point. I'm thankful, I'm happy, I'm grateful. You can take this video and compare it to the new me, how I'm gonna be looking later on. Because that's what my whole focus is on, the future. And I thank the Lord above, because without him, none of this can be possible. And he's the one who brought me through that surgery and got me discharged from the hospital a day early, because I ain't had an ounce of complications. As soon as coming out the surgery, they giving me something to drink, take a pill. And I'm thinking, well, how am I going to take a pill? I was told I couldn't drink for a minute. Well, that pill went down with no problem. And I was like, oh, and then they started giving me a whole bunch of other pills and needles and you name it. So I'm grateful. But I could hear my neighbor in another room gagging, vomiting, dry heaving, and going through all those problems with incisions and stuff in their stomach. So I can't imagine. The cough hurts. If I cough, it hurts. If I laugh, it hurts. So I can't imagine what it's like to be gagging and vomiting and all that. But they gave me a pill for that too. So, but I don't even need it. But, you know, I just wanted to call and share this funny story. I just wanted to talk. Look, I'm talking to my phone, so I said I wanted to call. But I wanted to share the funny story about my sister and her smacking, tearing that food up. And I could smell it, and I could hear her tearing it up. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. Peace.